We're on your side tonight doing good with Share Charlotte. And tonight we're putting the spotlight on a nonprofit that could be very useful to your family, not only later this month, but down the road. We're talking about the North Carolina Science Trail. It's a statewide guide to science and nature experiences. In fact, look at this map right here. There are more than 100 stops that you can make with your kids. You see all the pinpoints here. More than a dozen, by the way, within an hour's drive of Charlotte. We're talking Carolina Raptor Center, Discovery Place, and the Shield Museum, just to name a few. Might give you some ideas for things to do during the holiday break. But the idea is about more than a day out of the house. It's about igniting a spark. Why is it so important to expose our kids to these kinds of things?
Well, I think that STEM learning equals STEM working.
Michelle Miller-Hauk is one of the founders of the North Carolina Science Trail, a tour guide, if you will, to a state full of wonder.
We link directly to those places, so you don't have to go look at everybody's website.
What you're doing, it sounds like you're just kind of connecting the dots for everybody.
That's exactly right. We're a connector.
To places inside the Sullenberger Aviation Museum and outside, like Crowder's Mountain. What can I learn by climbing Crowder's Mountain?
Okay, so there are all sorts of native plants. There are all sorts of trees. There's birds you can watch. There's all sorts of wildlife that if you just take a minute and stop along the trail and close your eyes and say, okay, what can I hear? What can I see? What can, all of the things that you can use all five senses to experience science. And then you might want to go home and look up the cardinal that you saw or the big oak tree that you saw.
And the NC Science Trail's website helps continue the exploration back home. It's loaded with resources and hands-on activities where you can spin up a tornado in a jar or make a s'more with the power of the sun. Well, and there's one thing about learning out of a book or in a classroom, but this is like a field trip every day, right?
Right, and not everybody has access to hands-on science learning, and so we're trying to provide it for people in their homes, for people in their communities, for people in their region.
Meeting people where they are is now leading to a new initiative. The NC Science Trail is looking to raise $12,000. The money will launch 10 Girls Who Code clubs in the rural parts of our state.
So this giving season, we have partnered with Girls Who Code, which is an international girls coding organization that really works on both exposing girls to IT concepts, coding, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, but also gives them the confidence that they get it and that they can do it.
When you can see some of these girls that get involved then, and you talk about the confidence that they're building, what's kind of their reaction, to this as they're being involved in something that, again, wasn't traditionally for them?
If you go on the Girls Who Code site, you've got women who are now leading their own coding or IT departments that are giving back to the community by volunteering to teach girls how to do these things.
Opening eyes to possibilities, tapping into curiosity. It's exactly why the NC Science Trail was created.
And a lot of kids sort of tune out of science at about 7th or 8th grade. But we really want to encourage them to be curious, to be connected, to understand science. And one of the supporters of the North Carolina Science Trail said, people that understand science make better citizens. And so we're trying to make better citizens. That's the idea. If you'd like to donate to the Girls Who Code effort, if you want to explore our state, or if you're looking for some of those hands-on at-home science experiments all in one place, just go to ncsciencetrail.org.